Hi there. This is going to walk through how to get onto Moodle for Great Plains College. First thing you have to do is get into the internet, so you need to go into what's called your browser. I'm going to recommend you use Google Chrome. Google Chrome is that colored circle that's inside the square. It might be down along the bottom on your taskbar. I have one in the middle of my screen just to make it easy for this video. So I'm going to double click, and that's going to open up Chrome. Here's what Chrome looks like. On my screen, it's not maximized right now, meaning it's not filling my screen. If you ever want to do that, up at the top right-hand corner, there's a box that maximizes and minimizes it, so it takes up more or less of your screen. Once you're on the internet, which is where we're at now, we need to get to the Moodle website. So you're either going to type in this box up here, that address, which I'm going to include in the steps, or even better, if it's someplace as a shortcut, which I'm about to show you how to do. So the first thing you're going to do once it's in there is hit enter, and it will take you to Moodle. Now, it would be a lot easier if you never have to remember that again. There's a couple of different ways to do that. I'm going to highlight that with my mouse and then drag it right underneath onto that bar. And now right here, forever, I will have a shortcut. So let's say I'm off on a different website someplace. I'm just going to go to my other email just to show you. And I go, oh, I need to go to Moodle. I'm going to click on that Great Plains College link on my bookmark bar, and there I am. That should work for you. Another thing that can work, remember that box? If I minimize, here's another trick. If I highlight all of that there, I can also drag it out onto my desktop. And now if I happen to not be in, or when I want to go to Moodle as my first place when I get on the internet, I could double click on there and it will take me right to Moodle, and I would be good to log in and go from there. So those are two ways to make it easier than having to type it in all the time to get to Moodle. So here I am on Moodle, but I am not logged in. So even if I go find the course that I want to work in, it's not going to let me do much because I'm not logged in. At the top right-hand corner, you should see a link that says log in. And when you click that, it's going to take you to this magic screen. I say magic screen because it's confusing, but it does get you where you need to. Your username is just your first name, and for most of us, it's the first two letters of our last name. And you type in your password. It probably is the same as what you use for the rest of your Great Plains stuff, but I don't really know. And then for most of you, after you fill those two boxes in, go over here and hit Open ID Connect. Do not hit the big magic blue login button. That won't work for you. You're going to go over here and hit Open ID Connect, and that's going to jump you into Moodle. What you should see once you get in there at the top, it should say My Courses, and all of the courses that you are in right now should appear there. If there is a course not appearing that you think you should be teaching right now or taking if you are a student, then you need to make sure that your instructor puts you in if you're a student. If you are an instructor, you need to get a hold of me and say, holy cow, I need to teach blah, blah, blah. Can you add me in there as a teacher? And I do that. If you forget me or how to find me, at the top of the main menu on the left is Contact Jody. And in there is my email address and my phone number so that we can make that happen.